A message here says, I'm a lady, 25 years, staying with my sister and her husband in Accra. My sister has been taking care of me since her parents passed away when I was in primary 2. I'm currently in level 200 in a premier university in the country. My problem is her husband and I have been dating since I was in JHS 3, and the relationship grows stronger each passing day. He now wants to make me his second wife because in my tribe it's accepted, but I don't want that. Rather, I want him all to myself because he's a very good man and good in bed and also very generous. He says it's either I become his second wife or he divorces my sister and marries me. His reason being that he can't afford to lose me to any other man. Please, what should I tell my sister? I need your advice. No insults, please.
Really?
So you saw it coming. Okay. Drea.
We are bay for pa. No.
I know.
Bay for pap. How is your sister looking after you since your parents died? And this is how you want to repay. I don't have any advice. I don't. Please, move on, right? Except she's a bay for. No, I don't have anything else to say. We are bay for.
Oh, dear.
Livy.
So where do I start from? So, I'm picking up from what Drea said. Like, your story was very pathetic. And I can imagine your big sister holding you or taking care of you, giving you the very best of all that she had, just so that you don't miss mom's presence. And she's in a relationship. Everything is going well. You were in GSS.
What's wrong with you?
When the guy started making advances at you, at no point in time didn't you think that, brah, please, Jan Krasasem, you're my sister's husband. It should not be happening. And you know what even drives me crazy is the fact that she says in their family,
it's allowed.
It's allowed. So if it's allowed and you're doing it, doesn't make it right. And you do know that what you're doing isn't right. So why are you asking us not to insult you? This is what I think. Because the man himself is a good for nothing twat. Because at the end of the day, I think both of you deserve each other. I feel so bad and so hurt for your sister. Because to be honest, she doesn't deserve both of you in her life. Because technically, this guy is convincing you and telling you, sir, he can't leave you to be, he would rather have you as a second wife. He's ready to divorce his wife, so he has you. Like, cheating blatantly, and you have no conscience. You had the effrontery to also say, sir, you want him all to yourself.
Yeah, you see, and that's why I say she's a very phone.
Serious?
Because you see, the husband is willing to add you on to your sister.
As a second
but
wife.
You, dear, you say, no, I don't want to share. Go and leave my witchcraft
Really?
too. Witchcraft,
What
I say, hey,
light?
witchcraft is not nipple to pel. Subain.
And it hurts so much because I don't even want to begin what the big sister will feel like.
How many years of betrayal?
But honestly, it will hurt her. But this is what I think. Stand in front of your sister and tell your sister that you're a selfish, inconsiderate woman who is sleeping with her husband, and her husband also doesn't. You must do it with your husband, because honestly, I don't think that she deserves to be treated the way she's been treated. And I can't convince the man to love her, and neither can I convince you to stop cheating on
It's been how many years?
It's been how many years, for crying out? You have no intentions of repenting. You have no intentions of letting go of the man. Tell her that this is what you're doing. Or maybe both of you just leave this woman alone. Get up one day and just leave, because I think that a silent escape would be the best, because you see, like you said the other time, when somebody cheats, right? And you confess, who are you doing a favor to?
Yourself, or But you see, a silent escape this one will ruin the sister, because she won't understand. Do you understand? So you've been doing it with your chest, Abby. Tell your sister with your chest. Say, sister, I have been sleeping with your husband, and now I want him to leave you for me.
And
Say it with your chest.
Gia, check this out. She claims that the guy is good in bed. So had she not been sleeping around, how would she have known that the guy is good in bed?
She
so
a
you
hoe.
on Kasan
She a
and
hoe.
wants him.
Well, maybe that's all she knows, right?
Well, then how would she
How
know
would
he's
she know?
good?
What's she basing-
What
she
are you
She
comparing it
she
with?
likes what he's doing.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, she
So
likes
I
what he's
think
doing.
both of you deserve each other.
Tell
But
your
take
sister
your
with your
sister out
chest.
of it.
Tell
because
her.
your sister doesn't deserve it. And I hope that your sister doesn't have kids with this other woman. Because technically
guy,
what's
yeah.
going
This
to be
other guy.
happening? It's going to be a big mess. He has kids with her. So like you guys are cousin. Like it's a mess. It's a complete mess. And you're selfish, my dear. You're wicked. Okay, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Eugenia, let me bring you in. What do you think?
Well, so it's unfortunate, okay? It's really an unfortunate situation. And I'm going to speak to Pearl, was that her name? I'm just going to speak to her as, as though she were here. Obviously, she's listening, but this is the angle I would come from, Pearl. So I think that her brother-in-law took advantage of her when she was in JHS 3 should be addressed. It's part of what is called grooming. She was a child when he approached her. It is not her responsibility to ward him off. She may have tried. We don't know that. She may have tried to ward him off. It didn't happen. So he's groomed her. And she's, as it were, stuck on him. She's been stuck on him for whatever number of years. Okay, since JHS 3 and 25, obviously more than 10 years. Now, you are an adult now. Okay, so your conscience should be able to kick in. You know right from wrong. Even babies know right from wrong. But to now, I think like Sandra was saying, to now want to say that, so even to begin with, before I address what Sandra was saying, your conscience should really be weighing you down that this is my sister. She means well for me. Obviously, the husband has been having an affair, basically is what it is, an affair with you since you were a child. By now you do know it's wrong, and that's why you're forewarning us. So once you know it is wrong, then we will now address you from that point. That, as I say, I will have empathy as in the fact that when it started, you didn't know better, as it were. You were in a vulnerable position. You had lost your mother, your parents, and so your sister helped, and he came through and took advantage of you. Granted, but you're an adult now. And you do know right from wrong. To be able to even get to the point to say, I would not marry, but I would rather he kick my sister out. Now, that is ingratitude. And I think that is where we actually need to draw the line. Because we have a saying in Akan, no? So whatever he does to your sister, he's definitely going to do to you. I don't think... like Olivia is saying, I don't think that she's been sleeping around. I think she knows no other. And that's why she feels this way about this particular one. You are only 23, 25. The world is out there for you. It's an oyster. What should you tell your sister? It's difficult for me to say. The only reason is that I just think that whatever we tell you, you're going to do what you want. You're really going to do what you want. But should your sister find out, I think this is where you should look at it from. Should your sister find out, how would she take it? Do you even have any feelings for your sister? Are you worried? If your sister finds out, she may go mental, she may, does that bother you? You didn't address that. You're just asking us to tell you how to go and tell your sister. And I think I agree with, I think it was Olivia, that if you must tell your sister, then go with her husband. Obviously, he's not going to come with you. And there are some women I know who would always take their husband's word over yours, regardless of who you are, whether you're their sister, their mother, they'll take their husband's word. Her husband will deny that he did anything with you in JHS 3 and that you threw yourself at him. So any way you look at it, you won't win. You will not win. You're 25. By now, I believe you should be working or looking for a job. If I were in your shoes, I would ask for forgiveness, pray to my God and ask for forgiveness and flee, leave the house. flee. Don't tell us, but I don't have money. Find it. He's probably been giving you money. Find it and leave. Patch with a friend if you can't tell. If you really want to solve the problem, I will say that this is how you should go about it. But if you don't, then you've made your bed and you're laying in it.
Yeah, I mean, see, for all this, I love the fact that, Eugenia, you hammered on the fact that the man preyed on her at the beginning. Not to justify her behavior now, but if he even slept with her, that was statutory rape. Because what?
Yes.
JSS 3, she'll be like 15, 14, you know? So this is like another police case on the side, you know, but this whole thing is just like, it sounds like a movie to me. It's unbelievable.
But she's at a point whereby she doesn't care about
anything. Yeah, she doesn't care
wants
about her
him
sister
all
anymore. Obviously.
To herself.
So I don't know what kind of advice she wants, because we don't condone such behavior. Like, we can't advise you what to tell your sister.
No, really?
Tell her the truth.
Charlie?
Tell her the truth. Like, tell her the truth.
Like I said, say it with your chest. Go and say, please,
You know?
I've been sleeping with your husband.
And you're telling her because you want to stop, or you're telling her
because the man
she wants
tells
the man to say.
herself.
So you feel me? Like, so what do you want us to say?
You deserve each other.
Go and tell her that I've been sleeping with your husband and now I want him to leave you for me. So can you please pack out of your marital home so I can take over?
But do you know what could be
Basically.
interesting? What if this man is just leading her on?
But he probably is.
Because
you
he's
want to bet
taking
that he won't even
advantage
leave.
of her.
Yes.
Like Virginia was saying, he could decide, hey, no, that what you're saying is not correct, it's not true, because he wants to keep enjoying you.
Both
and
of
he'll
them.
tell you
Both of them. He
anything
wants
that
to
you-
marry both of them.
Yeah.
And she's saying no. Okay. We move.
Yeah.
This world,
It's
you know,
just-
balance.
it's actually